Hello, Inner Essence Collective. It's Nicolette Ray. And I just wanted to be really real with you guys around what the heck is happening in the world. I know you guys are very aware of it, but I wanted to remind you that in these times, we get to reinvent. We, as light workers, as heart-based entrepreneurs, as people with purpose, this is not the time to shut down. This is not the time to play small. This is not the time to go isolate yourself in your house, but also isolate yourself in the online space. This is your moment to reconnect with your mission, reconnect with yourself, reconnect with who you are and who you want to be in the world. Because I know who I want to be in the world is not the girl frantically running around the grocery store, freaking out about what am I going to eat for the next 2 weeks. I want to be the person who is resourceful and connected and generous and making an impact and making a difference. And I know some of you guys know I've been hustling my ass getting together my first live event that is happening on April 17th and 18th. And yesterday I got to reinvent that. So instead of playing victim to my circumstances and saying, oh, I can't do my event. Like, of course, I was pissed, I was mad, I was upset for a moment. And then I got to reinvent and say, well, how can I be of more service now? How can I make more impact now? How can I shift to the circumstances instead of play victim to the circumstances? Because if we start to give into these stories, the stories of there's not enough, like no one's gonna show up, nobody gives a shit about my voice, especially right now, like this is how we give into the smallness. This is how we give into the kind of world that we don't want to create. We get to step into who we really are and create the world that we do want to see. So who do you get to be in the world? Do you get to be in scarcity and lack and fear and smallness? Or do you get to step into your higher self and your alignment and own your voice, own your power, be creative, be impactful, be resourceful? You get to choose. You get to choose. So I challenge you today, don't play small. Go be of service. You don't have to go do it in person, but go be of service and reinvent. Reinvent what this can look like for you. Reinvent what your relationships get to look like right now. Reinvent what your business gets to look like. Reinvent what your offerings get to look like. Reinvent what your voice gets to look like. Do not give into this whole story of, oh, there are bigger things to be taught right now, or there are bigger things to be talked about, so I'm not going to show up with my voice and my message. I almost gave into that one. Because people need you. They still need you. We're still humans. This is still humanity. Yeah, we're dealing with like a global health crisis right now. But when all of this is said and done, or even as it continues, even as it is happening right in this moment, we still have all of this underlying fear, all of these problems that we need you to show up for. When we are acting not in service, but in selfishness, by playing small and hiding our gifts, we're not being of service to the world. And in order to shift the world globally, we have to reinvent ourselves. We have to be able to lock into our belief systems of fucking love and light and alignment and passion and power. This is not a time to be like, oh, let me just pray to the gods and have my rainbow unicorn sparkles fix all of this. No, this is a time for you to get into committed action on what your mission is in the world. Not crossing your fingers and hoping for everything to be better, but going and making a difference. That's who you get to be. All right, rant is over. I love you guys, and I can't wait to see what you're creating. I'm going to be offering some things in this tribe because I'm feeling generous. I'm feeling real generous today. and probably over the next 2 weeks as well. All right. Love you. Mwah.